Hello and welcome to another fun-filled nonsense retrospective. I'm your host as always, Rick, and joining me equally as always is Devon.
Hello there! I don't know why I did a little twang.
Yeah, neither do I. I can hazard a guess because it might be something that you mentioned about something that you'd read in an article, but oh well.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it might be that Yeah, that's super subconscious of me too, because I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? And then it's like, oh, yeah, I did just read that thing. We spoke about it. Fuck.
Yup. Today on the Nonsense Retrospective, we are looking back at 2025 through the lens of a horny fella. We're looking at the top new waifus that debuted in 2025.
We are indeed. I've got to be honest with you, Rick. I've gone slightly obscure with some of my picks, and by that I don't mean they're unknowable and impossible to guess, but there's probably more obvious picks that other people would go for.
Yeah. Of my five, one of them you'll know immediately. Two of them you'll know when I describe them. One of them you only know because I won't shut the fuck up about her, and the other two you're not going to get.
My suspicion is that you're only going to know one person on my list, mostly because you haven't played fuck. Everyone on my list is from games.
Yeah. So look, I've got 3 from games.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm buggered if you picked anyone from an anime.
Yep. But yes, before we get into our actual top 5s, do you have any honourable mentions?
I don't, but I will give a brief honourable mention of Nemesis from Hades 2, because while Hades 2 officially came out last year, it actually came out like the year before, and Nemesis has been in the game since day one, so I can't count her. I have put someone in Hades 2 on my list, though, so...
Sure.
How about you?
I have 2. One of them is because, while she was new to me, she was from 2024, and that is Behemoth from Nikke. She is very cute. She's from a quartet of villains that are very friendly in terms of villains. They're against you, they're trying to kill you, but they're just so friendly with each other that you can't help but root for them.
I was going to make a joke, but it was too real, so let's move on.
Yeah, it's like they're basically Team Rocket, and by the end, you're basically allied with them.
Okay.
And she's just a very good-looking, smiling, condescending goth mommy with covered in goo.
I'm surprised that you said the words goth mummy, because with a name like Behemoth, I expected her to be a big buff muscle girl.
No, she turns into a mechanical bull.
Okay.
Well, she first turns into a this massive orc-looking juggernaut car, and then when you shoot the car enough, it falls over, and Transformers style, the way that she recovers from falling over is to transform mid-fall into the mechanical bull form.
I see.
Yeah, we don't know where all this extra mass comes from. You just have to accept it.
Why would you don't need to care about the laws of the universe in a video game about anime titties.
Yeah.
I say video game, it's a gacha game, it barely counts.
Yeah, it's basically it's a light gun shooter like Time Crisis.
I don't care, it's a gacha game, it don't count.
Yeah. My other honorable mention is also because she's big and hot, but she's basically not a character outside of her looks. It's ZZ from the Vuziverse.
This is the giant Godzilla type looking character, isn't it?
Yeah. The big Godzilla looking, kind of looks a bit like a big Luna, but apparently is crocodile-y rather than wolfy.
She does not look anything like Luna. I don't know where you're getting this from. You need your eyes checked.
Well, she looks like a punk version, like a colourful punk version of, generic furry waifu.
Well, she doesn't know, does she? Because she just looks like a big Godzilla Susie from fucking Deltarune.
Yeah.
And guess what? Susie is explicitly a lizard.
Yeah. She's very hot. She's very big. She basically doesn't exist outside of her looks.
I will say, I was trying to think of someone to include from Has-Been Hotel, but the only new character that I recall is Baxter, and he's just Invader Zim.
He is.
Like, he should have been voiced by Horowitz.
He should have been, and he sounds like he is, but,
Very nearly.
But apparently not. Yeah. So who's going to be your number 5?
My number 5 is a character from Monster Hunter Wilds, and no, it's not one of the obvious 2 picks, because as much as I like Blacksmith Lady, she doesn't look right. Does that make sense? Because she's got this bodacious adult body, but such a baby face.
Yeah. So Olivia.
Yeah, you got it. It's Olivia. She won me over during the first mission she helps you with, and I'm like, oh my god, you're a badass. And then she takes out the hammer, and I went, oh, you're a badass who's me.
Yup, and even better, you then get to have dinner with her, and she takes her armor off, and you see those biceps.
She is so fucking jacked.
Yeah.
As she should be if she's using a fucking hammer.
Yeah, it's great. I love the meme that people posted, and it's just a picture of her with her biceps out, and it's like, this is the machine that turns monsters into monster parts.
It's a good bit. Yeah, she's great. And she's very protective of Sleepy Bro.
Yeah.
So I like that about her as well. Also,
and
because
her cat is cool.
Gone?
And her cat is cool.
Yeah, her cat freaked me out the first time I saw it, because I'm like, how the fuck are you a cat?
Yeah. It's like a Wookiee of cats.
Yeah, it's very hairy.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only other thing I was going to mention is gameplay-wise, when you're fighting with her, because she's an NPC Monster Hunter, she's got that accessory on that means she doesn't knock you out of your shit, and I don't knock her out of her shit, which is useful if you're both hammers.
Yep, especially because, Hammer's big thing is charge up a big bonk on the head so you can stun a dude.
Pretty much. I will say I do have that accessory on by default, because even though I am a hammer, and therefore should be the person aiming for the head the most, it doesn't stop other players, and I'm not talking about anyone specific, but I am talking to them right now, from trying to attack the head.
Yep. Well, I'll just say the head is one of the more telegraphed places for an attack to come from.
Okay, but still, it's mine.
Yep.
I can knock it out. You just do damage.
Yup. You do a lot more damage for doing a weak point, but yes, let's go.
Yeah, well, I don't tend to aim for weak points in Monster Hunter Wilds, because, again, my main job... I've always considered my main job as a hammer bro to knock the thing on its arse.
Yeah.
Which is very fun to do.
Yeah.
I haven't played Wilds with you. We should probably fix that at some point. But when we played Monster Hunter World together, I don't know if you remember, but every time I knocked the monster on its arse, I'd do like a little Luigi, Yahoo! Because I was just so like, yeah, job done. I am good. I am helping. I've got visible proof that I am doing well.
and it's explicitly your the thing that you did.
Yeah.
And not just a break point of HP.
Anyway, I digress. Rick, who's your number 5?
Number 5, she popped up in the Vivziverse top 5. It is the Speaker of God. She is the only one that is really new to this season.
If you want if you want to talk about characters who are just looks, though.
Yeah, at least she speaks.
So does Zizi. It's just Zizi only speaks for one scene, and it's really nothing, but she does speak.
Yeah, whereas the speaker has a song.
This is true. I can't deny this one.
Yeah. She's part of a song, so she's basically just a therapy mirror for Sarah, and there to get people to sit down, shut up, and consider every other aspect during the Pentious trial. But yeah, she's just a tall, nice Stella.
I will say, Rick, since we did our Has Been Hotel Season 2 retro, which was last week on the podcast, so if you want to go back and listen to it, so it's probably a good listen. I have been re-listening to a lot of the Has Been Hotel songs, and I gotta say, I've changed my mind on Love in a Bottle. I think Brighter might be the best song in that show.
Sure, okay.
Also, we didn't bring this up, but it appears that Lucifer doesn't actually know Vox's name. Because he keeps calling him Mr. TV Headman, but never Vox. he never says his name.
Mr. TV Headman, who are you? Just a dead man. Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. We were just speaking about Has-Been, so I had to bring that up. I like the Speaker of God's design, and as you rightly say, she's nowhere near as much of a cunt as Stella.
Yeah, and nowhere near as much of a character as anyone else on this list. So, do you have a number 4?
Yes, my number 4 is from Clair Obscure Expedition 33. This was a really tough one because there's 2 really good female characters. I'm going to go with Lune, though.
Okay, so not Shadowheart.
I don't want to touch Shadowheart in that game. She is 16.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which, makes it very weird. And also, throughout the game, she is very much painted as a little sister figure, so I'm not into that shit.
Right. Okay.
I've gone with Lune. She's pretty much the second character you meet who you add to your party. And I fell in love instantly because her gimmick is really fun. She does a lot of... She is basically a witch. And she does a lot of combination of elements, and if you get the right combination of elements in your sphere, it means you can pop off additional effects for your spells. It's a very cool mechanic, and I have fun with it.
Okay.
I'm not counting the blue mage of the party, because blue mages are always fun, because they're goofy.
Sure, okay.
But yeah, she's fun. This wasn't a factor in my decision, but she doesn't wear shoes.
Okay, yeah, that would be... that's a benefit for feet people.
She doesn't wear shoes because she just floats everywhere.
Sure.
And I've got to be honest with you, even with the ending the way it was, I'm not spoiling it by the way, she probably had the most reasonable reaction, even though I didn't agree with it.
Right, okay.
Sorry, I didn't agree with her reaction, but from her point of view, it's totally justified.
Yeah, that's reasonable when you you can get into the character's head like that, and it's good when you can disagree with something and still understand it.
And I've got to be honest with you, she's also just really pretty.
Yeah.
But then all the characters in Clair Obscure are attractive. Do you know what I mean? They're not necessarily my type, but none of them are uggos.
Sure.
But yeah, it was a real tough call between her and Ciel, but Ciel... I like Ciel a lot, I really do. Unfortunately, she was never in my party because she joined the party so late that I couldn't get my head around her mechanics, and I'd already understood everyone else's.
And it's a 3-person party, is it?
It is, yeah.
Sure.
I think you get a party of 6 total, so you can have 2 parties of 3.
Oh, so literally FF6. I mean, FF10.
No, FF10 has 7, and it's really annoying.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I know there's 7 in FF10, because there's 7 party members, but 3 fucking active party, which makes tagging out for experience just that little extra bit annoying.
Yeah, because you got, Riku joins right at the end, doesn't she? Well, I say at the end, but, way later than everyone else.
Yeah, it's like
even
halfway
later
through the
than
game.
Auron. Yeah.
Yeah, you have because Auron joins before the fucking Mi'ihen High Road, you have this massive stretch of game where you've got 6 people, and it's like, it feels right and natural. And it's like, here's Riku. By the way, she's 15, stop it. I've had I wouldn't say arguments, but heated discussions with a mutual friend of ours, where the annoying thing is, she's 15 in the international release, but in the UK book, she's 16.
Yeah, so if that's what you grew up with, and we're from a generation where you would buy a physical game, and on the way home, the only thing to do was read the manual. So I'm from a generation where reading the manual was a thing that you did.
Here's the thing, Rick, is if I got a brand new game that was sealed, we weren't allowed to open it until we got home, which means we had to just read... I say we, I'm using the royal we. We had to just read the back of the box, so...
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Not quite as fun. That being said, we didn't exactly get new games very often, so...
Yeah. The other thing is, sealed is also a bit of a premium. When I was buying games for myself, when I was a teen of any number, it would almost exclusively be used, apart from things that had literally just come out and I've been budgeting for, like Sonic Adventure 2.
And how disappointed were you with Sonic Adventure 2?
I loved the shit out of Sonic Adventure 2.
Am I thinking of 2006? Is that the bad one?
Yeah, Sonic 06 is the bad one.
I'm not a Sonic guy, so I'm not affected by this discourse.
Yeah, I was gracefully spared from the major disappointment of Sonic 06 because I didn't have an Xbox when it came out. When I got it on PS3, which is even worse because the loading times on the PS3 are way worse than on the Xbox 360.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, just because a DVD can spin a lot faster than a Blu-ray could back in the day.
That is the dumbest reason ever.
The benefit is the Blu-ray could hold gigs and gigs and gigs whereas a DVD got like 6 gigs.
Well, I remember because it was an issue with FF13 back when people were hyped for that game before it killed before it killed Square again. Because the PS3 version was all on one disc, but if you got it on Xbox, you needed at least 2.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3. It was daft.
Yeah, very silly.
I mean, it felt like old Final Fantasy where you had like different PlayStation discs for it, but yeah, still.
Yeah, but you're in a generation where it's like multiple discs. What the fuck? Anyway, we got well off topic there. Lune is my number 4 from Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Who is your number 4?
My number 4 is one you're definitely not going to get. This is Ydra from Isekai Red Ranger. She is a witch.
Fucking hate the fact that you say Isekai Red Ranger without a hint of fucking embarrassment.
Yeah, it's a very fun show. The Red Ranger of a Sentai gets isekai'd because, he gets killed. But turns out he actually didn't, because he just got sent to another part of the universe as part of his powers to, cultivate his powers. So, like, he didn't actually get killed. He just got teleported.
That's weird, but go on.
Yeah, and apparently this has happened before, because later on he finds someone else from a different Sentai team in the past. Or rather, they're like 7 generations descendant.
The thing that's making me laugh slightly is that the title of the anime still has isekai in it.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, the general world feels like a standard magic-based fantasy world. So it has all the feel of an isekai. But he comes in with the completely out of context powers of when he does his transformation, there's an explosion that happens behind him, which he can weaponize.
So you're doing all this explanation, but I assume because this is waifu, you're talking about the descendant, yes?
No, the descendant is later on. Ydra is a witch. She is a very top-heavy witch, and she wants adventurers because no one will believe in her because her father got ousted from court mage and she's trying to bring back honor to her family. She needs adventurers to go and make money because she's broke. And yeah, she's just a very cute and hot witch.
See,
and has fallen very madly in love with Isekai Red Ranger, who I think his name is just Red.
Well, the funny thing is, Rick, is it's an isekai. Everyone falls in love with the isekai protagonist because that's how all of these fucking stories go.
Thankfully, this has a story benefit because his ranger type is the Bond Ranger.
They almost always have a story benefit. Look at fucking Shield Hero, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Look at the Rangers, the one where he dies all the fucking time.
Oh yeah. But the Rangers have get their powers from like friendship and love. So yeah.
This has always been my problem with isekai. Is here's the first series where it sticks to its initial premise of just like, here's the thing that makes us stand out. Here's season 2. Now we're just in generic bullshit land because we've run out of ideas already.
Yep.
But thankfully, I assume this is only a 1-season deal, so you haven't gotten to that point.
I've not gotten to that point yet. I think there's going to be a season 2. The manga keeps going, at least.
It's going to be generic isekai crap. Which, if you like generic isekai crap, fine. I'm not slagging you off, but please do acknowledge they all end up the same way.
Yeah. Like episode 1, he summons a Megazord in a cave.
Okay.
and it works. Oh no, he summons Megazord outside and it works. Episode 2, he summons it in a cave and they realise, oh, you can't really do it in a cave. The cave is too small. So it's just there in like its fetal position and it can't use any of its weapons. But yeah, that's Ydra from Isekai Red. Who's your number 3?
My number 3 is the character from Hades 2. I don't know if they actually got released in 2025, but I had a big old gap from October 2024 to the actual release of Hades 2. So, as far as I'm aware, they were brand new because they didn't even have a placeholder sprite in the original game.
Sure.
I'm talking about Medea.
Okay.
Now, I find it hard to describe what I find appealing about her, but Rick, type in Medea from Hades 2 into Google and you'll instantly see why.
Medea from Hades 2.
Hades.
Yes, I missed the D. Oh, that little smile, though.
Yeah, she talks a lot about revenge, and she's always concocting a potion that is implied to be incredibly poisonous, and she gets mad at every single slight. But damn, look at her, though.
Yeah.
Look at her, and the fact... Go on.
She knows what she's about. She's giving you that little cleavage window.
And we also only ever see her from Menenri's point of view, and she's nothing but nice to Mel, and I'm just like, oh, I want that.
That's kind of cute.
She's basically Ida from the Owl House, but evil.
Right.
That's how I've chosen to interpret her.
Well, is she also a a romance interest.
No. That's one of the things this game does, is that a lot people who are very clearly older than Menonoi don't really get with her.
Sure.
Like, she's got 4 romance interests. She's got Icarus, who's a dead shade and clearly a similar age range. She's got Moros, which the less said about the better, because there's a lot of spoilers revolving around him, so we'll move on. She's got Nemesis, the big buff muscle mummy, who I don't know why you wouldn't want to get with her. And weirdly, she's got Eris, who is the most annoying fucking bastard in the universe. And there's a boss fight. So if you want Toxic Yuri in Hades 2, you can get it.
Sure. I'm just looking at the character list and, oh boy, Circe.
Yeah, the only reason I've not got her on my list is because she was in the game from release, but she only had a placeholder sprite.
Yeah, and good old Scylla.
Yeah, she's been in the game since release, like, as she is.
Yeah. Apparently, you could, if you mute the music,
she gets really pissed.
She gets mad at you.
Yeah. It's a fun thing.
Very funny.
It's a really fun thing that Hades 2 does, because it does that with Scylla. Obviously, the final boss of the underground route is Kronos, who's got control over time. If you pause the game, he will just unpause it and go, I'm the one who controls time, fuck you. They had to patch that, though, because obviously not everyone can make do without a pause function for various reasons.
Yeah, like, I can understand him doing that once, and then after the patch, he just lets you pause.
When you do the extreme measures version of the fight, though, that comes back in, is that you can't pause the game, but you can do an incantation at the cauldron that will let you just pause it whenever. And even though you get rid of the bitching, the unpausing, he still bitches at you when you pause the game. It's always like, oh yes, I'm sure you have much better things to do, and stuff like that. He is such a catty bitch. I love it.
I remember one time I was playing Beautiful Joe, and my mum shouted, and I paused the game, and Beautiful Joe's pause menu went, all right, go see what she wants.
Yeah. I'm guessing it didn't actually react to the shouting and was just like, that was just a lucky voice clip.
Yeah, it had like 6 different pause messages. One of them was, you and your pee breaks, was one of them.
Oh dear.
But yeah, those are the 2 that I remember, yeah.
That's fair. But yeah, Medea from Hades 2 is my number 3, and probably the weakest on my list, because it's mostly based on looks and assumptions. But oh well. Who's your number 3, Rick?
My number 3 is from Goddess of Victory, Nike. This is Velvet. She's a character who is in what we call NPC jail. You can't roll for her. She's not showing up in the story until she has her own event. She was a villain in a Casino Bunny Girl event last year.
The horny game for horny people is horny, guys.
Yeah, the horny game for horny people is horny. She's basically Rouge the Bat.
Jesus.
In Nike form. Canonically, she's like MILF age. Because she dates back to when the flamboyant entertainment faction was actually still doing assassinations.
Except I don't care about that. What age does she look?
She looks about 26.
Yeah, so she's not actually MILF age.
Nah. She looks like 26 to 30 or something. She very definitely does look more mature than some of the other girls.
I've seen the Nike
art
style.
18 or so.
I was going to say, I've seen the Nike art style. A lot of them look like, at best, and I'm being very generous here, high end of the teenage spectrum.
Yeah,
at best.
Some of them are explicitly still students.
Don't worry about the jiggle physics, guys. It's totally legal in Japan.
Yeah. It's okay that they're students. They're just college students who happen to still wear school uniforms for some fucking reason.
Japan's weird.
Yep. The only downside of, 2 downsides of Velvet. Number 1, you can't get her. Number 2, despite being coded very hard after Rouge the Bat, there is also a character called Rouge already, so she needs to be called Velvet instead. I'm looking forward to being able to pull her at some point during the year.
Yes, and fire the machine gun that makes the arse jiggle.
Yes.
The only reason I know about that, Rick, is because you sent me a video of it.
Oh, yeah, it was the L-egg, yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know why you sent me this, but okay, it's now a thing I know.
Yes. Who's your number 2?
My number 2 might be a bit controversial for fans of the game because there's 2 main choices for actual romance in Dispatch, and I've picked neither of them.
All right.
I've picked Coop. I'm calling her Coop, even though I know her name is actually, it's like Coupe or something. It's meant to be like a ballet term, but everyone calls her Coop, so that's what I'm going to call her. She's basically a cross between Batman and Hawkgirl.
Right, okay.
And she is absolutely gorgeous. Depending on what decisions you make, depends on how palatable she is.
Sure.
But I enjoy her. I like it. She's very... Here's the thing, is when she's in uniform and on the job, she's incredibly professional. We don't really see her out of her uniform that much, but I don't care. I kind of want to.
Yeah. Does she really let loose when she's not in business mode?
It's hard to tell because you have a group scene at a bar and she's still very businessy. The only difference is she's drinking a bit.
Right, okay.
And yeah, depending on what choices you make, she might not even be in that scene.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
When you said Dispatch, I assumed you were going to start saying Australian Karlach.
Oh, you mean Malevola? Yeah, she's incredibly popular, isn't she?
Yeah.
Here's the
It's
thing.
a shame that she's not a romance. Oh, well.
Here's the thing. All of the women in Dispatch are top tier, and I could see arguments being made for any of them. Even Prism's a bit over the top for my taste, but she's still fun.
Yeah.
There's a great scene that you can't possibly miss, and I'm not really going to... I guess it's a spoiler because it's a scene that happens, but I don't care. It's not a vital plot spoiler. During that same bar scene, there's a fight scene that happens, and
right, okay.
Prism uses her powers on some of the people in the bar, and the guy goes, "Oh no, I'm temporarily blinded," to which Prism just goes, "Temporarily, bitch, you blind forever," and I've never laughed so much in my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the writers are very well aware of how popular Malevola was going to be, because there's even a scene when she's choking out some goons, and the goon that she's choking out with her tail is just like, "Gotta be honest with you, I'm kind of into this." But yeah, I like Malevola. It was a bit weird because I got to the end of Dispatch and it gave you all the voice actors next to the people they played, and it's like, oh shit, she's voiced by Alana Pierce.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Who I'm familiar with because she used to appear on Funhouse quite often, and she was always quite funny.
Yeah, sweet.
I totally... There's 5 girls in Dispatch and they're all top tier. Only 2 of them you can actually romance in-game. And I think the devs have even gone on record as saying, like, oh, we're kind of not ashamed of ourselves, but we're kind of disappointed that we didn't go more into the romance direction because we didn't know how popular it would be.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
The 2 main choices are enough to cause enough discourse in the fandom. So, like, I could see people still arguing about this like 10 years in the future, a la Evangelion.
Yeah. Or hell, even FF7, where you can just ignore Aerith.
And you should, because that bitch dies.
She do. But yeah, like FF7, you can if you pour enough attention into Tifa, then she's the one you go on a date with.
The thing is I don't, as a kid, apparently it's hard to do, but I did it by accident. I accidentally got the fucking date scene with Barrett, and I was very confused.
Yeah, Barrett is if you don't pour any attention into any of the women at all.
Well, I was a kid at the time, so it kind of makes sense.
Me also as a kid, I was 14, Yuffie was 14. Why would you not aim for the 14-year-old?
Here's the thing, Yuffie's always been older than that in my head because of the Kingdom Hearts design.
Sure. Yeah, she was a very capable brat, but definitely a brat.
Well, here's the thing, I didn't play FF7 until after Kingdom Hearts, which, yeah, I know, that's a weird timeline to have. So when I went back to FF7 and Yuffie was such a bastard, I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting the betrayal.
You weren't expecting 2 betrayals in a row.
And that segment was really hard for me as well, because they take all your fucking materia.
Yeah, steal your materia. Yeah, and you got to do so much of it without your materia, but until you get it back. And then she goes, oh yeah, I put all your materia over there. You just press the lever and you'll get it all back. And if you listen to her, she goes, why the hell would you listen to me? And if you don't listen to her and pick the other one, you go, you should have listened to me. Either way, you lose because she traps you. But yes.
Turns out the game was rigged from the start.
Yeah.
Nothing like a good old waifu war discussion. Like, I was there, man, in the trenches. I argued about Tifa's big tits being better than Aerith's stellar personality.
Yeah. And now, apparently, Aerith is, like, almost Tifa-sized.
kind of defeats the point, but okay.
Yeah, due to a buff in Aerith and a nerf in Tifa.
Well, the thing as well is that, like, it boils down to, do you want to fuck the slut, or do you want to fuck the childhood friend? And here's the thing, they're not who you think they are.
Yep.
It feels a bit mean calling Aerith a slut, but, you know, if the broken condom fits.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rick, who's number 2 for you? God, I'm going to get shit for that Aerith line, aren't I?
Maybe. Give us comments. Give us comments how much shit Devon should be getting for his opinions on beloved character Aerith Gainsborough. My number 2, Laban from Pokemon Legends ZA. This is one of the ones I won't shut the fuck up about. She's the dragon type using maid who's very prim and proper until it gets time to battle, and then she just goes into like berserker stance.
It's one of these weird ones, Rick, where I've learnt about this character entirely from you, but I see fan art all the time of this character. The most recent one being that she has a daughter with with her master or mistress, I suppose, and she keeps giving the daughter whatever she wants, which means she has to keep getting punished, and the punishment is, sorry, we've got to rip out the old maid uniform.
Yeah. And apparently she's like totally voluntarily being this maid slave until she can win.
Dude, all she needs is a Durandon on her team.
Yeah, she's a dragon type, so if she gets a Duraludon, she's good. She's already got the Mega Dragalge, so she's already got a poison type with a Mega that can counter all the fairies. But yeah, you get Duraludon as well, and then you're good to go.
Here's the thing, is I don't think poison type is resistant against fairy, it's just strong against it, isn't it?
It is resistant, so you're neutral against all the fairy stuff. But basically, yeah, because she's only got one ace, and the rest of the party just wins. She's at a personal disadvantage against her master. There's a lot of these in ZA, like a lot of the pairs of characters, there's a second one who is explicitly super effective against the other. So like you've got your head of the syndicate is a poison guy, and his number 2 is a steel fella. Okay, not super effective but immune. And the other one is the electric streamer and her granddad, who is a ground type. Again, not super effective but immune. And these are ones who support they're the one that they're the number 2 to.
Yeah, but it's no different than Gen 4 when you had Rourke as the first gym, and then gym number 5 is his dad, but he's steel type.
Yeah, I knew, but better.
I kind of like that as an idea. It's just like, the previous generation has a type advantage or a type weakness, and it's just like, it would happen a lot in the Pokemon world, wouldn't it? It's like, oh, my dad likes dragon types, so I'm going to be an ice type guy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like pretty much. Your 2 things are, I follow exactly in the footsteps, or I base my entire personality and career around trying to thwart the thing that I was expected to be.
Which makes Brock really weird, considering Bruno's such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
in the original anime, by the way, obviously not so much in like extended lore materials.
Yeah. But yeah, who's going to be your ultimate pick, your number 1 waifu of 2025?
I'm not going to beat around the bush here. It's going to be Simmons from Digimon Time Stranger.
I don't know this character at all.
She's blonde, she's a scientist, and when I first met her, I messaged a mutual friend of ours, the one who also likes Digimon, and I said, man, this character's really cool. I can't wait for them to betray us in an act, because they were so sus. And turns out, no, they're just wacky. They never betray us. In fact, they are very ride or die, and also, damn.
Yeah, she just behaves that way. We just think it's sus because we consumed media in the past.
Well, here's the problem, is specifically, I played the last Digimon story game, and she acts like another character from that game, and that guy was sus as fuck, and turns out he was sus. So I just assumed that they were going to repeat story beats. But no, she's just generally a good person, but because she's a mad scientist type character, that's just how they kind of be. One of the things she also has going for her that I'm sure other people love, but for me, it's just a factor of her character. She is obsessed with anime.
Sweet. I've just seen a picture of her, and she's got her shirt half untucked as well.
Yeah, she's a bit of a mess in the best way possible.
I do like messes.
But yeah, she like one of her motivations for a lot of her devices is just, I saw it in this anime and I wanted to make it real.
Yeah.
Like, is that not like the purest form of science? Really?
It is really like in like for modern scientists. Like if you saw something cool in anime and you want to make it,
As long as it's not
bring
the
it into the
time
real world,
microwave.
then yeah. And apparently she wears the lab coat all the time because otherwise, how else would you know that she's a scientist when she's off the job?
For real, she's always dressed like that, and she's always attractive. And I was smitten the moment I met her, even though I suspected a betrayal.
Yeah.
And let's be clear here, she's not even like the only attractive woman in the game. Like you meet Venus, like okay, granted she's a Digimon, but we meet Venusmon later on, and she's practically naked. I've forgotten her name, but like Simmons' number 2 becomes a ninja later on in the game. And she's got big badangos, so I can understand why people might like her as well.
Oh boy.
But yeah, it's Simmons for me through and through, and she really stood out in the year of 2025.
Sweet.
So
sweet. Is that Shiroki, is it?
Shiroki?
Asuna Shiroki, is that her number 2?
I think so. She partners up with Beal Starmon, so that's another reason why people probably like her. She's got like purple hair.
Sure. Yeah, it's like plum hair.
Yeah, early on in the game, she just wears straight up like a spy suit, but later on she dresses like a kunoichi.
Yeah. The image I'm seeing of her, she's dressed in like a Men in Black suit.
Yeah, that's early game version of her before shit gets
Sure.
real.
Yeah. she goes from suit to spy to kunoichi. Okay.
Yeah.
I dig.
And the only reason she doesn't look ridiculous is because she's almost always standing next to Beal Starmon.
Yeah. Who is one of I think possibly my top Digimon pick.
I mean, yeah, I get it. Man, we could probably do a top 5 Digimon waifus, but at the same time, how freaky would you want to admit to?
I mean, I've just admitted to BL Starmon.
That's not that freaky, that's just a woman with big tits.
Yeah.
Come back to me when you say, like, Shogun Gekomon or something.
Nah, Shuchaomon.
I don't know what that is off the top of my head.
It's the phoenix of the 4 elemental big 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like Azulongmon is the one that keeps showing up.
That's the dragon.
He's like the long dragon. Yeah, Shuchaomon is the phoenix.
Okay. Those Digimon are lame.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, she's basically my hear me out from Digimon.
Fair enough. Rick, who's your number 1 from 2025?
Well, you mentioned it already. It's the bodacious smangin' blacksmith that is Gemma.
It's just so weird because her face doesn't match the rest of her.
I don't mind that. You're talking
to the guy who's admitted to liking weird faces, but they got to match the rest of them.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Like, I like when beauty is tarnished, but not really. And her getting dirty and sooty from smithing is kind of cool.
Yeah, sure. I don't have any issue with that. The issue I have is she's got a baby face on a blacksmith's body. it looks weird.
She's got a baby face on a supermodel's body.
She is very
in a
big.
Blacksmith costume. She is.
Here's the thing, Rick, is the problem might also be me, because I know she's a blacksmith, my brain mentally adds abs.
Yeah.
I just assume she has abs, but she's got her stomach exposed, and I'm assuming her actual character model doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think she does, but it just makes so much sense for her to have it. And for her to be secretly about as jacked as Olivia, because she's swinging a hammer all day as well. It's just a smaller hammer.
Well, it's one of those weird ones, isn't it, Rick? Because in theory, the person swinging the smaller hammer all day would be the one who gets more definition, because the way exercise works is this was back from when I actually bothered doing fucking weightlifting. If you want to gain strength, you lift a heavy weight, not as much. If you want to gain definition, you lift a light weight, but you lift it a fucking ton.
Yeah, weight for strength, reps for looks.
Yeah, so in theory, our blacksmith should be more defined than the hunters, because the hunters have actual useful strength, whereas I'm not saying that the blacksmith would be completely powerless, but the blacksmith would be, doing lighter work, but doing it more often, therefore more defined. In theory, that's how it should go.
Yeah, Olivia should look more like the Beast. Whereas, Gemma should be the one with the one super bicepy arm from swinging the little tinker hammer.
You're telling me that she should be Scott Steiner?
Yeah.
If you don't know who that is, ladies and gentlemen, look up Scott Steiner, the genetic freak, and look at his biceps, and then get back to me.
I'm a genetic freak!
and I'm not normal.
The numbers don't lie.
You see, when you go 1-on-1, you got a 50% chance of winning. But then you add me to the mix, and it's 33 and a third percent. I'm not going to do the whole promo, but my God, look up Steiner math.
Your chances drastic go down.
So I got a 117% chance of winning, and the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you, a sacrifice. And the best part of that promo is little Petey Williams in the background trying to follow along.
Yeah. I also love the animation where they move the numbers to
actually
spell out disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very cute.
For those of you also not in the know, Scott Steiner's got the nephew called Bron Breakker in the WWE, and he also did a Steiner Math promo just for the lols, and everyone loved him for it.
Yeah, cute.
Not as good, don't get me wrong, because it's not off the cuff random bullshit Steiner insanity, but still pretty good.
Yeah. With the most recent revelation with Monster Hunter's jank code, one of the gags is, you get extra FPS by downloading more Gemma boob costumes.
Is that an actual DLC?
There are multiple DLCs for Gemma boob costumes.
I can't...
Whenever there's an event, you can pay a $5 to keep that event costume.
Wow, I know Capcom is greedy, but I didn't realise it was that greedy.
Yeah, so the current one where she's dressed like a chocobo, you can keep that. And then there's one where she puts a Street Fighter costume on. I think she dresses up as Cammy. She actually puts her boobs away, but she's in a skin-tight costume, so, some people are into that.
But man, I remember in Monster Hunter World, and if you were playing during an event, you could just change people to those costumes free of charge because you were playing during the event.
Yeah, you can do that, but the $5 is to keep the event. Is to keep the costume.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you used to be able to just keep them. I swear.
Yeah,
my Poogie in Monster Hunter World is still a bumblebee.
Oh yeah, the bee was for everyone, so you could keep the bee for Poogie and the cute handler, the one who is just cute. As opposed to Alma, who's case on.
Yeah, I do like the fact that they actually have names now.
Yeah. But yeah, Alma and Eric can be green chocobo, so they look like Garuda. So, yeah, they could be Garuda, whereas Gemma's chocobo costume looks more like Phoenix.
They should have given her Chocobucalina from FF13.
Basically. But yes, that's our top 5s. So, from my top 5, the Speaker of God, Ydra, Velvet, Laban, and Gemma. Do you have a favourite?
I suppose on a technicality, it's going to have to be Alma, isn't it? Not Alma, Gemma.
Yeah. Freudian slip. You prefer Alma to Gemma.
Well, I prefer Alma. Sorry, Gemma lovers. But yeah, Gemma gets it on a technicality because she's the character I'm most familiar with. I don't really count the Speaker of God as a character because we know so little about her.
Yeah, sure. I get it.
But yeah, I don't dislike Gemma. I just think it's weird that her face doesn't match her body.
Yeah, I guess that's what you get when you try and translate something that's a bit anime to this style.
Yeah, maybe so.
While explicitly making her look more Western.
She is very white.
Yeah.
Although apparently she's also a returning character from one of the Stories games.
Yeah, apparently she was younger in one of the Stories games, and now she's Gemma shaped.
Okay, that's an incredibly creepy way of wording it.
Well, she's very definitely of age now.
You're not, mate. You're just digging a hole. So let's move on.
Diggy hole.
Rick, from my list of 5, Olivia, Monster Hunter, Lune, Claire Obscure, Medea, Hades 2, Coop, Dispatch, or Simmons, Digimon Time Stranger. Do you have a standout?
So, by the same token, it should be Olivia, but when I looked at her, Lune very definitely does look like the kind of character I could very definitely get behind.
Like, listen, I'm telling you, when you eventually play Claire Obscura, I think you'll immediately appreciate Lune just because of how she acts. Never mind the fact of how she looks and the fact that she definitely could do with a cuddle. Yeah,
she looks a bit... Okay, so just looking at her, she looks a bit like Yennefer from The Witcher.
I would like to see the picture you're looking at because I don't know how you can draw that analysis other than the fact they both have black hair.
Yeah, it's just a good-looking black-haired lady in a more realistic style rather than being more anime focused, you know?
I will also point out the obvious as well in that Lune is definitely Asian, whereas Yennefer is definitely white.
Okay, the picture I'm looking at doesn't make her look that Asian.
Okay, so here's the thing. That's why I wanted to know what picture you were looking at, because I'm like, there's no way those two characters look alike.
Sure. Yeah, I'm not even seeing a feet in the picture that I'm looking at, but yeah.
I'm not a foot fucking weirdo. I'm just pointing out that she doesn't have them. No, not feet, shoes. Fuck.
Yeah, that's Fire Emblem Awakening.
It is. That's. Oh, we won't get into it, but that is a funny story.
It's so weird. It's so weird. But yeah, I'm picking Lune. As much as I do love Olivia, yeah, Lune is my prospective favourite of Year 5.
Here's the thing, Rick, is you might actually prefer CL. Who knows?
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so.
You need to play those 2025 games, man.
Yeah, 2025 was like pretty good for games. You bought me Dispatch for my birthday. I've not played that yet.
Yeah, you need to play Dispatch. That takes less than 10 hours.
Yeah.
I'd say you need to play Hades 2, even though you haven't played Hades 1. But hey-oh. I won't recommend Digimon to you, because I don't think it's your type of game. But it is a good game. And Clair Obscur won so many fucking awards, it's criminal that you haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah. I should have access to it through Game Pass.
Well,
but
play it, motherfucker.
Yeah, they changed how you get access to it, and it bugs me. So I have to go through more. I have to jump through more hoops. I can't play things on my phone anymore.
Oh,
well.
Allow me to play the world's smallest violin for your woes, and I'm done.
Well, I got a third of the way through Persona 3 Remake on my phone. It was a really fun way to play it. But yes, that's it for our waifus of last year. If you have any thoughts, your own personal picks, someone that we may have missed, pop it in the comment section down below on YouTube. If you want to give us shit for our comments today, comment down below on YouTube or Spotify. If you would like to do them more privately, either to be private or because you are listening via one of the other audio platforms, you can instead send an email to
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Rick's absolutely correct. Let us know who your number one new waifu is from 2025. Like, Rick touched on a little bit of anime, but we were very video game heavy today.
We definitely were, yeah. Because a lot of the anime that I watched was like continuations or forgettable.
That's a damning statement, sir.
Yeah. But yes, bye everybody.
See you next week, guys.